Welcome back to BG24 News. Thanks for staying with us. We are here with USG presidential candidate Alex Soltis and his running mate David Neely, and presidential candidate Tabitha Timbrook and her running mate John Zachrich. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, so I have a few questions for you guys. We're going to, not get into a debate or anything, but just some general questions between both of you guys and your parties here. So, first of all, first question to you: why do you want to be, president and vice president of USG at BGSU? What makes you guys a good fit?
When deciding to run, I think it came down to that we really wanted to be the student's voice. It's a great opportunity to run for a position like this. You're always looking to make changes, make improvements for students. So after we decided to team up, we looked for our administration to make some good leadership attributes and take us to the next level.
Okay. And same question to you guys,
okay.
Unless you had something to add.
No. All right, same question. Basically a lot of the same things. John and I have had a lot of experience here at Bowling Green, and we really want to give back. And so the student body's given us so much, and we want to make sure that we're representing them to the best of our ability. So pretty much along the same lines.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And starting with you guys again here. So if elected, how would you plan to serve the students and the university as a whole, I guess?
Well, just going off our platform, one of the big things that we're looking to do is make sure the recreation center renovations are completed on an efficient timeline. Another thing that we want to do is create a retention team to not only make sure students are brought to Bowling Green, but make sure they stay on track and graduate on time. And another thing that we're very passionate about is green initiatives on campus, such as glass recycling and to-go boxes at dining halls.
Okay. Same question to you?
Same question. We're going to probably base it off our platform as well. So the same things as far as, green initiatives, really making sure the student body understands how to use things like the Green Fund, and as well as creating a better bond between administrators and students. So we want to start having town hall style meetings where we can focus on certain issues, especially retention related issues. So things like academic policies, absentee policy, some things that we've both had experience with reforming those policies. That's part of our platform as well.
One of the other big things is just bringing more school spirit to BGSU. One of the big things is just giving students the opportunity to engage in the student life and getting their love for BGSU with groups like Falcon Fanatics and just any way possible students find a love for BG.
Okay. And coming back to you guys here, what past positions or anything that you have, qualities you have, what makes you think that you guys are a good fit for the positions that you will be running for?
When deciding to run, I think it was our diverse background that really helped us represent the students. I've been at USG for 2 years, been on exec board for 1. I actually have a chance to chair the Auxiliary Affairs Committee that David actually sits on along with John. We do work with auxiliary issues. Outside of USG, I'm an RA, so I have a nice residence life background. I'm also a fraternity man by Campus Psi, so I'm in Greek life. I actually have a chance to work in intern at the Vice President's Office for Student Affairs.
Okay.
Similar to him, I'm an RA in Conklin North. I'm a fraternity man, Lambda Chi Alpha. And I've been able to work within USG through Auxiliary Affairs on the President's Climate Commitment Committee, which is focusing on sustainable initiatives for the university, both short-term and long-term. And in addition to that, I've tapped into the Green Fund, and we're working on implementing new recycled bike racks on campus.
Very good.
Same question. I've been a part of student government for 2 years now, and I'm currently the chair of the Academic Affairs Committee, so a little bit of a different experience than Alex and David have had. I've dealt mostly with academic issues, so I currently sit on a task force for revising policies, and besides my USG experience, I've had a lot of leadership experience in different organizations. I'm a part of Dance Marathon. I'm the treasurer for History Society. I'm a tour guide, so I've had a chance to really have some really diverse experiences on Bowling Green's campus, which I think have helped me a lot.
Okay.
I've actually had 3 years of experience in USG. This is my 3rd year. I was Auxiliary Affairs Chair last year with Alex, and I've also actually Administrative Resident Advisor of Kreischer Compton Darrow, so I help run the front desk and things like that. I've also worked in the Office of Campus Activities, so I've worked a lot with student organizations, and especially the diverse type of student organizations, and work with them a lot has been really helpful.
Okay. Back to you guys here. When you guys, if you're elected in office, what is one of the first, main things out the gate that you would like to, tackle? And
absolutely. I think there's many issues we want to tackle if we're elected. First thing I think we would do is tackle the retention team. We want to reach outside of USG, get leaders from across campus, kind of get them in the same room, open that line of communications with administrators, form a type of strategic plan By doing this, we'll form a cabinet. We'll expand the cabinet that's current right now. So it's kind of a retention team because it plays into so many aspects of student life. We want to give that sense of belonging for students to be here at Bowling Green. So that's kind of our biggest issue. That would kind of be the focal point right when we take office. And then obviously continue to work on the rec center and start to get the feelers out for more green initiatives on campus.
Okay.
I think the first thing that we really want to accomplish is making sure every student knows what undergraduate student government is and what we can do for them. Because if we're not reaching out to students and making sure we're having that discussion and nobody knows what USG stands for, then we're not doing our job and we can't start to focus on things that do affect retention or just the way students feel on campus. So that's going to be our first initiative, to make sure that we're out there meeting students, having that connection, and really making sure that we're representing what they need.
Okay. And kind of playing off what she said there, how do you plan to be, I guess, in contact, make your presence known across campus?
Definitely. Well, establishing our cabinet, we're going to create a new position, the Director of Marketing, which will help us gain visibility on campus, reach out to each student community and constituency group, and make sure that they know what undergraduate student government is, why we're here, and how to get in contact with us so that we can resolve their issues on campus.
And to follow up a little bit what David said, it also comes into like just being visible, going to organizations.
Okay.
Kind of the same thing, making sure that you're having that one-on-one time. So one of the things that Dance Marathon does really effectively is they have union tables every week. So that's something that we want to do, is have a union table. We want to expand the position of a senator to include an hour at these union tables every week to have those one-on-one discussions, because that's the best way to reach students.
Okay. All right, I think that's all the time we have. Thank you guys for coming in. We appreciate it. And
Thank you so much.
Thank you very
yes,
much.
best of luck to all of you. And that's it. So we'll be right back.